Hey guys, welcome. Welcome. It's Voron time. It's Voron time. Oh, I'm not prepared for this. I want to be very clear. I am not prepared for this at all. Today has not gone according to plan. I was supposed to have a couple hours this morning to deal with going through what I needed to know for today, but we don't have any of that. So we're not going to use it because, you know, we don't have things. Mad Cat's here. Mad Cat, hope you're doing okay. I saw your update in the Discord. Thank you, sir. From a hospital bed. That's dedication, ladies and gentlemen. That is dedication, if I've ever heard it. All right. I think we're doing frame today. I'm fairly certain the first thing to do on this is frame. So I think we can get rid of most of our bolts and screws and stuff like that. Kit says we're here to be your plethora of building wingmen. Yes, potentially, but I also feel like there's a fair few of you that are here to do nothing but cause problems. But, you know, in the good way. So, we're going to put that back there because we don't care about it. We have to get... What are we going to need for this? So we're going to need to collect our extrusions by length. Great, everything's about length. We start off by, you know, getting on me for length of things. So, that's cool. No, it's a joke. Okay, so I guess let's get the extrusions unpacked. Because if we're gonna be building frame stuff today, then we might as well get the stuff that we need for the frame. It's under the table for me, so I'm just gonna put the table up so it's easier for me to get under it. See, this makes life easier. Hi, you can probably see me right at the bottom of your screen. Forgot how heavy this thing is. Jeez. Okay. More boxes. Right. Is this where the extrusions were? Are the extrusions in the main box? I don't know if they are. Cable kits, electronics. Belts, changing fans, and cable kits. Okay. That's not what we need. We don't need linear rails. Am I just stupid? And they're not in this bin. I don't know if they're in this bin or not. I assume they are. Build plate frame kit. Haha. Frame kit. And I am told that there should also be a thing in here that says tools. Fasteners, tools, and miscellaneous. Great. Because we're going to probably need both of those today. We're here. Also, it's Amber's birthday. I don't know if she's in the chat. Amber went to the beach because apparently when it is 63 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny in Florida, you go to the beach. I think it's too damn cold, but yeah. I might end up putting a sweatshirt on because I'm actually a little chilly. All right, I have not yet opened up the fasteners and tools and that kind of stuff. So I say we do that. Oh, filament, my favorite. Neo mags, okay. Tool bag, we're gonna need that, which includes the soldering iron tip, which means we're not there yet, but for those that don't follow us on the Twitters, or X, or whatever the hell we're calling it now, we have opted not to do a stealth press kit, or a VLMP, or anything like that. And the reason that we have opted not to do it is actually pretty simple. I don't believe that the average user will do that. And I'm trying to make this be something that I think the average user could follow along. Whether or not they actually can is to be seen, but my goal would be that the average user could follow along on this and, you know, be able to join in, if you will, as part of it. So, like, I'm doing very little prep work. I'm doing, yeah, just, I hate to say I'm doing the bare minimum, but I'm doing exactly what I think a first-time user would do. And also for someone who is really busy. I'm very busy right now. All right, for those that don't remember, we got a red kit. And I really like the red. It's a nice dark red. We're gonna get all the extrusions out. It is time to start this process. Steven Z says, I'll join in, send me a Trident kit. Brother, I wish I could give everybody in the comments a Trident kit, but I can't. I don't have any Trident kits to give out. As Chris says, I am YOLOing, which is correct. As the youngins would say, I am YOLOing it. My birthday's coming up too. We might stream on my birthday. I don't know. It's, my birthday's on the 15th. It's a Monday. But I figure since most people will have the day off, because it is also Martin Luther King Day, that maybe we'll stream. I don't know. I have some meetings already scheduled that day, so I don't know. Don't hold your breath on it, but maybe. So for those that are following along, this is my first ever Voron. It is a LDO Trident 300. Of course, LDO did supply the kit. Polymaker supplied the filament. And we did all of the printing over the course of way too darn long on a Bamboo Lab X1 carbon. Well, 3 of them total. It took 3 separate Bamboo Lab X1 carbons to finally get it right. But whatever. I care not to get into that at the moment. Sono for the $2 says, doing the bare minimum for the content. No, no. I don't think the average person is going to sit there and weed through the manual. Also, I don't have the time to do it. So, I really wanted to do one of these builds. I'm very nervous about it. To be very clear, I'm incredibly nervous about it. Because I don't know if I actually possess all the skills that I need to do this. I'm kind of afraid that I don't. Oh, and already I forgot my squaring jig. So let me think I might need to run inside and get that real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna run inside and get my squaring jig real quick just to be safe. I don't know if we're going to need it, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So hang out for just a second. I'll leave my mic hot so you can actually hear me as I walk through. I assume you'll be able to hear the entire thing, but maybe you won't. I don't know. I know exactly where that kit is, or at least where it was the last time I looked at it. I do not know exactly where that kit is anymore. Okay, well, we might be doing this by hand, the hard way. Oh, nope, there it is. Ah. It had fallen. I'm sure a cat had nothing to do with why it fell. I'm sure a cat had nothing to do with why it fell. Okay. All right. I got a leveling kit. Ah. You ain't running. The weaving through the man. He is really important. Like, really, really. I don't even know what Chris is saying. Durdackle says, you mean the average person hasn't watched Nero build it a few times? I don't know. I don't know if they have. I haven't. And yes, I did buy red clamps for my red extrusions. No, I don't care. Zombie Hedgehog, for the 15 months basic support, says Trident is the best lead screw printer. That's cool. And you would know that, because that is very much part of your world. All right. Bench dogs, I guess? Even came with some white gloves for the white glove treatment. This is not associated with the build. I picked that up because I was warned to have some and pick it up. All right, so these are the 4B extrusions. Oh, you guys can barely see that. There, that should be good. We have our 4B extrusions here. These are the long ones, so we have the long ones. Something I am noticing, I don't know if this is intentional, the red is not the same. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but the one right here is a different red than the others. Huh. Is that intentional? Something tells me it's not, and that is... It could just be a manufacturing thing. Oh, whatever. Still fun. Normal with anodizing. Okay, well... That's good to know. I need to also keep my mouse handy so we can see what's going on. Yeah, guys, if you don't mind, let others know that we're streaming, if that's your kind of thing. If you do like to support what we do and, well, you don't want to support financially, hey, retweeting and letting others know that we are streaming is a great way to do that. Okay. I wonder if I should probably do a bunch of labels. I should do a bunch of B's, a bunch of A's, some H's, some E's. Yeah, I think that makes sense. What do you guys think? I think that part of doing it is like, you know, doing it right. Mad Cat says I need a haircut. Mad Cat's the drugs they gave you in the hospital. My hair's fine. Zerna says, be careful with singing. Look, if the mouse thinks that my singing is for some reason infringing on them, we've got other things to be worried about. My singing is terrible. I'm gonna have a lot of little things here. That is literally the minimum amount of tape that it can do. That is a little frustrating. All right. So we'll do this for like every 2. I do want to make sure that that we're well organized because I'm not going to work on this a ton, right? We're pretty much only going to work on this machine during a stream. And because of that, I want to make sure that I am well organized so that in the off time, when we're not streaming, it's not a pain in the butt for me. So, yeah. Yeah. Labels can affect squaring besides extrusions get put together quickly. Oh. Okay, so we're saying it's not a big deal and I shouldn't do this? Okay. Well, I already printed off this other B, so we're just gonna stick it on. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave them on for when we're actually building. I know that I look really stupid, but I promise I'm not that dumb. Much to the dismay of others. I wonder if it's my lighting. My lighting might be throwing this off because we have somewhat varying temperatures and all that in here. Or color temperatures for lighting. Those are slightly shorter. Those are also slightly shorter. So there's two. There's an F that is also a C. What the hell's the difference? Well, they're both tapped on one side. Yeah, I can see. Oh, wait, no, this is not tapped at all. Okay, so there's our first thing that's kind of got me caught. We have a C extrusion and an F extrusion. I don't know which of these is actually threaded. I'm actually not even certain what the difference is. So we're going to put those both off to the side. The bed one isn't tapped. Okay. And if one of the mods... So the bed is not tapped. All right, I assume that goes with the bed. And that doesn't. If the mods want to drop a link to the build guide, please do, and I'll pin that comment so anyone that is doing it can. All right, so we have a C extrusion. Okay, so the C we need the C. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it is a C extrusion. It's not, okay, all right. Got it. We now have to go in and get our hardware and fasteners. Awesome, thank you, Duff. We'll pin that comment. I got a lot of people saying C is the bottom back. That doesn't, I have no idea what that means, but that is a good thing for those that are watching that might be on the manuals. Having that kind of assistance is really, really nice, because assume that the average end user has no idea what they're doing. Hi, I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. All right, so BHCS, that is button head cap screw. These are M5 by 16s. This must be them here. Yep. M5 by 16. This extrusion will be used throughout the manual to mark the lower back of the printer. Okay. Got to put a couple of screws in. It doesn't say how far to put the screws, so that's weird. But all right, we will. No. This, it needs to be the threaded one. The C extrusion is threaded. At least that's from what I can tell. The D extrusion is not threaded. All right. All right. Oh, we don't even need to chase these threads. That's nice. You need to slide the tracks nearly all the way. I don't know what that means. Okay. So that's the C. We need to look for the A. A is... Okay, A is one of the normal ones. That is the same length as a C. Wait a minute. I think this is just telling me what's going on. I'm fairly certain this is just telling me what's going on. Yeah. All right. Oakley dokley. So we need a B, C, and an A. So we need... Are you shorters? Yes. Okay. We need the C. The B is the vertical, right? No, B is a really long one. Okay. Oh, okay. It's telling me right there. God, I cannot. I am having a hard time reading today. Okay. So that's how those go, and we need one of the B's. Amber B, if you will. It is Amber's birthday. Amber's amazing. Okay. Build on a flat surface. So we are doing that. We have a piece of granite here on the table. That granite is flat. It's what we love about flat. Granite is flat. It was also free, which was awesome. So we need to mine the hole position. So the hole needs to be on the top side, which it is, and the hole needs to be facing the A extrusion, which it is. Am I not... Am I not screwing anything together at the moment? I don't, are we not screwing things together? It surely doesn't look like we are. That's really weird. And oh God, we're good. We're good. We're good. Ah. It's fine. Everything's fine. And it looks like that you need to screw them together. Well, it's not telling me to do that. I'm guessing that we put the heads of the screws into the extrusion. Yeah, the holes in the extrusion are... Okay. The manual doesn't call out common things. Well, that's ridiculous. If you're going to have a manual, the manual should tell me exactly what I need to do. Do not assume that I have any idea of what I'm doing. Look, assume you're commenting on one of my bamboo videos and you've watched none of the history. All right? That's... Just assume I have no idea what I do. I need to get those tools. Ah, tools right. All right, so we need to get the right one. Was I right the first time? Absolutely was. Let's go. Okay. I'm just gonna snug these up just so I don't have to deal with too much BS. So there is some wiggle room, just barely finger tight, just so I can make this very easy to do. So the H extrusion goes into the middle there. The H extrusion is one of these middle ones, okay? God bless. Like I said, oh, I found an Allen key, or Allen driver. Is this the right size that I needed? Watch this, the one on my floor be the one that I need. Oh, so good. Beautiful. Great. Anton says, make sure it's square. We will. We actually have squaring jigs for this. Am I supposed to be tightening everything down at this point? It doesn't seem like I should be tightening everything down at this point. But I can if I need to. Just snug. Yeah, I'm just kind of more or less finger tight, right? So they don't wiggle. Okay. Yeah, everyone's just saying keep it like that for now. I hope you mean a machinist square, not a framing square. So we have some squares here, so we're good. With clamps and everything like that. But yes, yeah. Not specific machinist squares because My God, those were expensive. So it's just going to be those. We're going to work with what we got here, kids. I didn't want to spend $150 to $200 on nice machinist squares. And, well, if it's worth doing right. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. So, yeah, I didn't need to label these because we're pretty much using all of them right now. I'm like, let me go through and label things. No, you ding-dong. It's not necessary. You don't need to label things. In fact, you're going to get label tape on stuff. Stupid. Okay. Let's just get the long ones and leave them out here. Okay. We want to note position of holes. Just gonna keep sliding you over. We have that. Okay. Oh. It's very much lather, rinse, and repeat, isn't it? It is. Lunch just arrived. Cheeseburger with pears? Damn fine hospital food right there, my son. That's pretty good. I'd consider yourself lucky. That's them California hospitals. I'm going to quickly run out of table space, I'm realizing. And that is going to be a problem. It's going to end up being a problem. I think Steve Bill did some tricks with rings to make the frame stiffer. Huh. Okay. And the front is one of those. Is it the same as the back? No. It's an A. Okay. Hino says, hey, short-haired Grant, how's it going? Things are going well. Things are going well. Just trying to build a trident. I don't know how to do it, but we're trying. Is it a trident? Is it a trident? It might be a trident. Oh, washers. Okay. I'm not aware of that one. I'll have to take a look. We'll have to take a look. And I'm guessing that these need to be pointing back as well, so I don't know. The new model workshop says do dent or do not dent. There is no trident. Beautiful. I'm glad somebody else has the same crappy humor that I have. We're just snugging these up so we can do what we need to do. Electronics is here. How you doing? Try having the first step to success or epic failure. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Very much the bulk of my life at this point. It's either a raving success or absolute disaster. There is no in between. Unfortunately, man, it feels like we err on the side of disaster more than we err on the side of success, but I think that is the human mind. Ow, son of a bitch! Are we bleeding? Did we really get away without bleeding on that? Holy crap, I think we did. All right. Ow! My piece of granite isn't large enough. Once again, I'm not big enough. Yeah, there's no blood. That is surprising. How is there no blood? That's a sharp aluminum. Whatever, man. Whatever. I drew blood the other day when I smacked my head on the door of my car. Yeah, look at it. I'm being abused by these printers. The printers are hurting me. There, chat. Enjoy. Enjoy. Go ahead. Start your start your tallies of Grant versus. And Jonathan, in my defense regarding the car door, it was not the trunk like it was the last time I did it. Steve, you just missed the printer attacking me. I've been attacked by the Trident. Thankfully, I don't think we're bleeding. I'm not getting any blood, so I think. Don't worry, Grant. This will be a gift shortly. Yeah, I can imagine. Steve Bills, member. 8 months, basic support, says, hi, 3D Musketeers, Amber, and everyone. It's Amber's birthday for all the new people joining. So, yeah, I need a damn face shield. Where is my face shield? Your boy has a face shield handy. All right. Is this how we have to do the whole build? At this point, do we have to do it all this way? Because yes, I do actually have face shields handy. So that means the audio's gonna suffer though. I keep a few face shields around the shop. It is always good, always good for that. Thomas, member for 9 months, says, Grant, the flat surface works best if you put the frame directly on it. I know it does, but I can't reach the damn screws. You know, honestly, y'all are mean. I was told that people were gonna help and it was gonna be nice and we were gonna be friends. Not, they're gonna make fun of me at every point of the process. That was pretty funny though. I mean, but on sound, so sorry I'm late. Did he break it yet? No, but it almost broke me. So you missed out on that. We need the E-extrusion and we need to cover it in tape. So the E-extrusion is one of the two shorter ones. I think this is it, right? Yep. Great. Well, I've got some extra labels here, which we can use just for this purpose. Because why not? And yes, Amber did decide to go to the beach for her birthday, which I wholeheartedly support. That is where Amber likes to be. Amber likes to be at the beach. Me, I'll go live on YouTube. We'll go out to dinner later tonight. Steve says, sorry, I can't stick around. Have to get back to work. Have a fun build. Don't poke your eye out. You know, if I poke my eye out, Steve, I'm going to blame you. Just letting you know. Hope you enjoy your day, Steve. Good luck at work. All right. Should be good enough. Mad Cat with $1.99 saying I have thick skin. Well, better a thick skin than a thick head. Right. Okay, jeez. Okay. Once the Y extrusions are in, you have a printed tool for squaring them. Ah, I see what this does. There's a rail that goes up here. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. And it's an A extrusion. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Okay. Said, oh, what a printed manual. That looks nice. Yes! A fan and Discord member by the name of Collie actually hand presented that to me at Smurf, and I made him sign it. I thought it was pretty cool. So, I'm kind of here for that, right? That's like a really, really unique gift. It's always cool when we get to meet fans. I did laugh because we had a longtime fan come to say hi, but they actually brought something for Amber. They didn't bring anything for me, which was very funny. We both had a good laugh, and she said, yeah, out of the two of you, I like Amber better. And I agreed, and that's fair. I like Amber better, too. Amber is a significantly better version of me. Aaron says, do I have the LDO notes? I do not. But when I looked through, it did not appear that I needed anything for the LDO notes until, like, the electronics, which I can tell you we ain't getting to today. We ain't getting to those today. But yeah, oh, Collie's in the stream. Hey, dude. I don't know why I needed this. I guess it's just to help it, you know, fit reasonably fine. Troy J says, does it have the LDO nut bars for linear? I have no freaking clue. Does the kit not have the nut bars? I have no clue. What would I be looking for? I don't know what the parts are called, to be honest with you. So I have no freaking clue. We think this is a Rev A kit, which would be funny because I think we printed a lot of Rev C parts, but I think we're reasonably certain this is a Rev A. Oh, the nut bars are for the V0. Okay. No, this is a Trident, a little bit bigger than a V0. Although I will actively attempt to convince Jason that we need to do a his and hers V0. I think it's just mainly because Amber wants a green frame V0. Okay. All right, rinse and repeat. I guess at this point I can just put this in the middle. Feels like I can just put this in the middle, right? Oh, we got to do it for the top. Okay. And it's all A's. Well, that's not good. I have 3 A's. Oh, right. This is an A. Right. Right? No. No, that's shorter. I screwed up somewhere. Based on what I'm seeing, this is not the right rail. Damn it. I was following directions, I swear. I was following directions. How do I screw this up? Dang it. That's an H. Well, what's the H extrusion? H is the shorter one. Okay. Yeah, this is the wrong one. Someone mentioned the rear center was too long. I don't know when you did. I must have missed it. But yes, the rear center is too long. That's okay. I put an A instead of an H. Great. You on top chat? Oh, shit. I'm on top chat. Crap. Yep. That's the mistake. That's the mistake. I need to see live chat. There we go. Bummer. My bad. All right. I don't know if you ever see me build on video. Y'all are great, but I don't want to deal with the internet trolls. Maybe Patreon only one day. We'll see. That's fair. Trolls are real freaking mean. Real mean. Yeah, that's not it either. Oh, crap. That's too long. Son of a gun. This is probably the rail that I needed. All right, everyone's telling me about the nut bars. Give me just a second to get through the mistake that I made. No, this isn't. This one's only, there's. What have I done wrong? Oh, okay, it's threaded on one side. Is this one threaded on one side? Or is only one of them threaded on one side? Yeah, it's not threaded on either side. This one is threaded on one side. Which I assume means that this is the actual H rail I should have been using. Mistakes were made, but that's okay. That's part of the process. I thought I had it right, but I clearly didn't. It'll only be threaded on one end. Yep, and it is only threaded on one end. I will get the exact position figured out later. Right now, I just need that. Oh God, that was so loud. All right. Until then, now I just gotta get the top put on. No big deal. Seabass says I need to trust the process. Well, the process is not very easy, to be clear. And I'm sure once you do it your first time, it gets easier, but it is certainly quite difficult. Simple Electronics says, are we doing a marathon stream? No, we're not. Come on. That's not even the smart thing to do as a streamer. The smart thing to do as a streamer is to have multiple streams. But no, I don't have the patience for that. And it's Amber's birthday, so taking her out to dinner. So, sorry, y'all, but, you know. I'll end with letting you know you want those nut bars. All right. All right. Voron people that are building manuals. If I'm supposed to be putting in nut bars, why are they not in the instructions? You got to put things in instructions that are needed. Like, these are instructions. Put in there what I need. Don't make me search for things. This is ridiculous. No, I'm not telling on a live stream where I'm going for dinner. We've had enough issues with security lately. All right, fine. Let's see. It's a video. Okay. It's a video. It's Nero's video. Okay. It takes me to a Nero video. I checked the LDO stuff that I needed. And it said the only thing that I needed extra, like I looked at the build guide and it said the build guide is the same. What the hell did I get wrong? This is ridiculous. Page 8 says that there is oh, okay, that's just that. Okay, so there's more that I didn't find. I actually looked for this, and I didn't find it. What the heck? Yeah. I unfortunately don't have the time to watch a video on a stream. All right, so let's go through this then. One end is tapped, so we got that, I think. That still looks too tall. Oh, no, that's right. Okay. It's page 17 through 20. Oh man, that drawing is complicated. All right, so I got to figure that out. Wait, what's going on? Steve Builds gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, Steve. Aaron Liebig got one. Kit got one. George White got one. Kenneth Sang got one. Brendam720, Dongle, Liam Saunders, and Grant's Auto Essentials. Oh, and PXN America got one. So, oh, I missed that. Jorvik got one as well. Steve, you're a good guy. Thank you, sir. All right, so I need the rail kit, basically. How? I know this is as frustrating for me as it would be for newbies their first time, so I don't feel that bad. Okay, these are the nut bars that everyone was saying. Something, something, got your nut bar right here. All right, so that's in the rail kit. Let's get the nut bars out. Simple Electronics says breathe. I refuse to breathe. We stream until I can no longer. I refuse to breathe. It's just, it's very, very frustrating. And the photo from LDO is so trippy. So the x-axis is different. All the others are the same. All right. That's what we need to know. Steve says, yep, you got this. Good thing is people notice when they watch back. Yeah, they're going to be like, this guy's an idiot. And I might agree. How could anyone be so stupid to miss things? I don't know, man. I daily surprise myself with my own stupidity. But it's fine. Something I've been called out a lot recently is going to no longer be an issue soon, so I'm looking forward to that. These all appear to be the same. Okay, according to this, I'm still missing some. Because as far as I can tell, all of those are the same. Yeah, they're absolutely the same. All right. Oh God, I'm on my mouse. Don't do that. Get the mouse out of here. Well, that's there it is. There's the one we were missing. Everyone's like, the nut bars. And I'm like, what nut bars? All right. That one is different. Okay, so that is the different one. All right. Okay. So there's Z-axis bars that go into here. Oh, these have to slide in? Well, they're not going to slide in with those screw heads in the way, are they? No, not a chance. Okay, so I got to take some stuff apart to put some stuff back together. Damn. Okay. All right. That picture is really tripping my mind out right now. So I will, I'm going to put what I'm looking at, and you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at. It is, it's really freaking trippy. I guess there's a crossbar at some point that gets the X, and everything else gets the Y. So these actually have to come out. So, all right, let's take them out. Who is different? You are different. All right, so one goes in there. Another one. Right? No, one goes in here. You can see that. Okay. What? People are... Oh, this goes in the front. Okay, it goes in the front. God bless. One's like, no, you idiot, you're doing it wrong. Well, Jason, we need to talk about the photos, man. We need to talk about that. Yeah, you guys are tagging me, but I only have one monitor, so I can only see it when I click back over to see you guys. They say, think triangle, think triangle. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Triangle does make sense at this point. All right, then we need one. Oh, dang. We haven't gotten to the part where we use the X yet, so. You know, you guys could have just left me to suffer, right? Put chat on your cell phone. I'm not doing that. My cell phone is for work. When work comes in, I'm not going to also put chat on my cell phone. Sorry, but I have a job outside of YouTube, and it does require my phone to be useful. Amber's going to go for a bit, check back in a bit. It's okay, Amber. You're having a hard time using your phone. Got a Quest 3. Nope, I don't have that kind of money. No VR headsets here. I think Amber has a Quest 1 or a Quest 2. I don't know. Is the bar facing down? Is it supposed to be facing down? It doesn't look like it's supposed to be facing down. That does not appear to be facing down. Does that need to be down? I don't... Man, whatever. I can spin that bar if it's wrong. That's easy. It's easy to spin a bar. Goes on the bottom. Son of a diddly. Well, there's two. You have to look at the diagram like one of those magic eye puzzles. Well, no. We just need better instructions. Sorry, but we need better instructions. All right, so it needs to be on the bottom. Ready? See how we're going to do this? We're just going to loosen, loosen, rotate. And there we go. We did it right the first try, right, chat? No one saw the mistake. We did it right the first time, I promise. Promise we did it right the first time. Man, I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated because I'm like looking like an idiot on a live stream. But I know a lot of you that are correcting me have made the same mistakes before. So I feel like I'm mildly vindicated in that. Don't worry, I think I'm gonna be able to have my fun toward the end of this series. When people realize how ridiculous this color scheme is. All right. All right. The nut bars are in, people. The nut bars are in. Jeez. Freaking insanity, man. Yeah, I did it twice because it's so nice. Yeah, something like that. I love these Bondus hex keys. They are so nice. So freaking nice. Ridiculous would be if you were using neon brown. If it was still made and it was made in ABS, I would totally do a neon brown. Absolutely. These nut bars. I love how that's the joke that one of the mods makes. But that mod happens to be high on morphine at the moment, so he's in the hospital. He's not like a, he's not an addict. He's in the hospital. Just had surgery. Ridiculous would be if you use neon brown. I love neon brown. I think that is a crazy awesome color. I understand why Printed Solid discontinued it, because if you don't get sales, there's no reason to keep something around, but yeah. God, I feel like an idiot. All right, so at this point, we have most of the parts done. Nothing since last night. Well, damn it. I can't even make that joke. That joke's not even funny anymore. Don't do opiates, kids. Not even once. Not even once. Ow, crap. I miss industrial runoff glitter, as I call it. Unicorn urine. I don't know who made that, but that sounds like a dope color. That sounds like a really dope color. Who's calling me? It is a client. The Jessie color. Oh man, I'm upset about that. I didn't get to see that. Sorry, client, I'm busy. If it was a client that I knew would be okay with being on video or camera or whatever, I would answer the phone, but I don't know their current propensity to being on camera. Okay. Ta-da! Your boy's not as dumb as he looks. Okay, so now we got to get everything square, which means I got to figure out how the actual heck to use these squares, because I bought them without knowing how to use them. So I like the bigger ones. Is this like literally the entire frame? Oh my god, it is. Holy crap. Oh crap, that means we have to start doing we have to start doing heat sets, and I did not think we were going to get through it this quick. All right, well, let's do the squaring. So I am going to push these closer to the edge and hopefully not push them off the table. But I do need a little bit more space here. Because the Trident is a beefy girl. Does that work good enough? It does. Okay. So I am told that the next section I should be able to get done on this stream. However, don't actually know I'm going to be able to. We'll see. So first off, we're going to just loosen our bolts. Get our squares in place here, and if we really wanted, we could do one. Now it's got these like dog leg clamps. I honestly don't know how these squares work. Oh, okay. It must be like this. No, Windows, you cannot install and shut down my computer. You're not allowed. We are obviously working right now, Windows. You can see. Shush. Use those on the outer corners, not the inners. I assume this is how that's going to go, but see, the dumb thing is I can't get to the bolts. So I feel like I actually need to use them on... Or maybe you... I am going to actually tighten these up a little bit so they're just barely snug. And then that way we can kind of slide it into place. And to do that, okay. My hope is that they'll kind of just stay where I put them. Yeah, I know I'm being told put it on the inside, and it might work. But I'm hoping that my idea will work for this. We're going to see. Because this will actually square the entire frame to itself. Versus previously, you would just square the two inner pieces to each other. This squares it all to itself. So now, we just kind of loosen it. And loosen it and lift. Now when we tighten... Oh, and you know what? This would be where the interior piece would be awesome on top of it. I have no idea how these clamps are supposed to work. And yes, it does block the blind joint holes. But yeah, okay, so this idea works. So what I did is I snugged it up for the most part. And I finished it off by basically pulling it into place with one of these. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. That's the way that I did it. And if you think you have a better way, by all means, you can do it your own way. I think that that's totally cool. This way does obviously come with some issues. But like with most projects, I encourage you to try and see what works best for you. Oh, that's not going to work. I know this piece of granite is flat. So it's really... Might just need it to be a little bit looser. I'm just worried that we're not going to square it to the vertical section if we only touch it on the inside. If we touch it on the outside too, we should square it to both. Also, this has a burr on it, and that is going to bother me. Do I have a metal file out here? mean, I'm sure I have a metal file, but do I have a metal file handy? That's the question. I don't see a metal file. Oh well. I didn't even bother clamping them on. I just held it. Well, I'm going to use the clamps to help kind of bring everything in. What the heck is going... Something is really twisted. What the heck is going on? I think my piece of granite is just slightly too small. Let's try doing it that way. See if that helps. Yeah, it does. Okay. I wonder if I can sneak this in there. I cannot. Give him the clamps! Give him the clamps, boss! Yeah, give him the clamps. +1 for giving him the clamps. I'm here for it. Now if Victoria was like cool with being in the garage, by the way, she's not. She's not cool with being in the garage. She is very much an indoor cat. But if Victoria was cool with being in the garage, we could have a Charlie-esque cat cam. That'd be dope. As soon as I take this off, they move. So I don't... Yeah, I think I'm just going to do what Chris did and just hold it. Okay. Somebody on a motorcycle just did a flyby. I'm sure that was totally within the legal speed limit. Totally. Make sure the vertical pitch on the granite. Yes, that is not a problem currently. Sorry, I know this part is probably quite boring on camera, but this is one of those parts that you have to get right, because if you don't get it right, the rest of the build turns to absolute garbage. This is a 300 cube, for those that are wondering. I see that that was asked a couple of times. This is a 300 cube. All right. Keep moving. Okay. All right. I got the bottom all square. Do I have to go through and square the rest of it? I don't know if I need to. I guess it makes sense to go ahead and do that, right? It doesn't make sense not to, I guess. So. All right. Since I don't feel like flipping it over, it's just a little bit extra effort to do it this way. But this way, I actually have studio lights that I can look at and I can validate squareness, which is pretty interesting. But on sound, if your audio is cutting out, just reload the stream. That often fixes the problem. It's too loose. Gotta tighten it up. You know, the really fun part, the frame. The frame. What the heck? It's out of square again. Yeah. It's really odd. Okay. Look at that one. I know that one's not good. It's the day for street racing on the road by my house. Like, come on, guys. Get a street race. Actually do it right. And no, I'm not going to call the cops. It's not my damn job. I assume that this doesn't have to be like dead nuts perfect, because like we're not using like hardcore machinist squares or anything like that. So Candid Prol is asking, have I tried the third-party Bamboo firmware? Not only have I tried it, I've been one of the beta testers for it. So it is awesome. I really, really like it. And we will have a video coming out in a couple of weeks on it. So, I am all for communities solving problems that companies refuse to deal with. And this is absolutely one of those cases. Okay. Okay. Check the frame squareness. Okay. We're good. All right. The only thing I didn't check were these. Guess I should probably do that. I don't know if I have a square small enough. I guess I can just do it at the bottom. Yeah, actually, it's kind of right where it needs to be. Mr. Emendon saying, how's it going? Things are going well. I haven't seen you in the Discord lately. Where you been, homie? Where you been? Take that shorter extrusion and set the height. This one? I'm pretty close. I'm gonna outright assume that I'm close enough, and if I need to, we can clean it up later. I know that's not the safest bet. Hiding those Discord peeps are vicious. Ah, they're good people most of the time. There's that weird Grant guy though. He's weird. Oh, I hit the button for the table. Every time with this table. I should turn the lock on, and I always forget to do it. Okay. And then this says, ahoy from a terrible day at work. I am sorry that you are having a terrible day at work. Okay. Well, now is when we start looking at doing heat sets. And I don't have the soldering iron out here that I was going to use. So let me first verify. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is on like page 48. All right. So that means I have to go and get, the soldering iron. I hope I bought the right soldering iron. If not, I got to find one of my old soldering stations and we'll do that. But I bought like a really friggin' cheap soldering iron with the hope that it just works and I don't have to mess with it, but we'll see. So let me go and get that. I don't think the AB drives or idlers have heat sets. I mean, I think I see a heat set right there. If they don't, we can keep going. But I think they do. Mr. T-Brum has used a Heiko 888D. Yeah, I don't have Heiko 888D money, but if I did, I'd totally do it. Let me go. I'm pretty certain I know where that soldering iron is. I'll be right back. Give me 60 seconds. Okay, no, I didn't. Where I thought I put it was not where it was. And because I wasn't expecting to need to do this today, I didn't. So, dang. All right. Let's get, God, I have reorganized everything since we transitioned to the new table, and I know that my soldering station is not handy. Ah. Also, I haven't 100% redone all this stuff yet, so it is still a nightmare. All right. We'll use this for now. It's not ideal, but it's what we got. And I'm just gonna go under the table because it will be easier. And less strain on my back. I'm back. Ow, my back hurts. That was a little painful. All right, at some point in the next couple of days, obviously, I need to figure all that out. But for right now, not needed. This is just a generic Sane Smart soldering kit. They actually sent this for a video. We used it. And then it's kind of just sat around because I don't do a lot of soldering anymore, or soldering. Everyone that's gonna flame me about not saying it right. So. Thankfully, it is the same style, so at least we have that going for us. My hope was to have like a dedicated heat set tool, but clearly that did not happen. Maybe we'll get that in a little bit, but today is not that day. I'm like, it sounds like it's raining, but no. I can hear the bamboo inside shaking the shelf. Where did my mouse? Okay. All right, yeah, let's go on and let's do the AB drive and the idler, because why the heck not, right? Why the heck not? Have you guys been hearing me the whole time? No. Oh, I have desktop audio turned. Okay. Yeah, it does. The heat set tool is actually quite lovely. I'm going to turn it up. I had it about 400. I'm going to turn it up to 600. I wish there was an easy way to change if it was Celsius or Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, now she's smoking. Pro tip, if you can, when it's hot, snug it up. I only see a pair of cutters, but that might be enough. No. Where are the orange Prusa pliers that were out here? Yeah, I have about 18 inches between the two desks, so it's kind of a tight fit right now. So sorry. All right, I don't see it, so we'll kind of just leave it. Why is this here? As you likely skipped over the advice to flip through the entire manual. Yes, we did. We added graphics like these to assist you with the orientation of the part before you actually put them on the printer. Cool. Thanks. Because absolutely, I didn't pay attention. Come on. But all right, let's get this back down. All right. So we need to pull some parts. Heat sets. Looks like this part, not this part. Somewhat like that part. All right, these are gantry parts, so let's see. Looks like that part. Looks like that part. Did I seriously screw that up? Oh man, I think I did. Oh, I screwed it up. Dang. How did I do something so stupid? Or was I really gonna have one on one side and one on the other? There is no way I was planning on that. I thought we were doing a 50-50. But maybe we weren't. Huh. I think I screwed up my printing colors. So I thought they were multicolored, but I didn't think that they were reversed of each other. And they're reversed of each other. Dang it. That's a problem. All right. All right, you guys will have to help me decide on what we do here. So, I thought I was going to do the top half in gray or blue and the bottom half in gray or blue. But I didn't think that it was going to be the exact opposite. So, like, these pieces... Or wait, is it? Yeah, that goes like that. That goes like that. Wait. No, it doesn't. Did I do it right? Was I... What the hell is going on? There's something... Oh, it might be a pulley or something. No notches go on the same side. Okay, yeah, so those... Did I really do it that way? I did it right? I don't think I did. I think I did my colors wrong. I wonder, let me go into the Discord and see if I put a screenshot of the color scheme in there, because I'm fairly certain I did it a different way. Everybody's tagging me. Chris is really the only one tagging me. I'm trying to see if I posted a photo of the final build. I feel like I might have, in that I was hopefully smart enough to do that. But I don't know if I am. Because we planned out this build a while ago. Okay. I do have an A360 file. Continue in browser. Just open it, damn it. All right, we're going to see if the F3D file opens, and we're going to see how my intention was in here. Yep, I did it wrong. Dang! Well, that was stupid. Yeah, it was supposed to be blue on the top. And then gray on... Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Am I as dumb? I don't think... We might not be stupid. Hold on. We might not be stupid, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Eh? I think we got it! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him! It took me needing to open up my Trident build. I am going to leave that assembly open because that is absolutely the right mess. That is absolutely the right thing to keep up. Cool. Oh God, the entire Discord. They're hanging out watching me. I see Chris is in there, DK Shadow is in there, Dvorik is in there, Mr. Squarepeg, Rod, and Spurluck are all hanging out in the live chat of our Discord server. So if you want to go hang out in there and, you know, make fun of me in voice, you can go do that. $10 tier or higher. Yes, I am using this opportunity to call out our Discord members as a bunch of degenerates because, in my defense, they call themselves that, not me. All right. Okay, so there is a side that is notched. Then there's... Oh, dude, these colors are going to be so dope! All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We aren't even giggling much. Screw you guys. Let's bring you guys in a little bit closer here for the heat set. I have never used this style of heat set insert nor heat set tool, so this is all new to me. But it looks like you just kind of heat it up. I normally use a soldering iron tip, so in we go. Oh yeah, that's oh, that's good. Oh, no, it's a little angled. Hold on. This is why we wanted to build a stealth press kit. Good enough. Oh man. You want them slightly below flush. Well, how much below flush? All right. The brass does look pretty. All right. Slightly below flush. Should be good. All right, now we need to get some of the front pieces. Those are... No, those are rail pieces. Those are not in there. It's not the panels. I might have put it in the extruder, but let's see. It should be orange and blue. So it should be, yeah, it's these pieces. Orange. And you know what, Grant? Let's just leave. Let's just... Oh. Let's just leave this open, shall we? Okay, those are blue parts. All right, so we have the orange parts, and then there are some pop blue parts. All of this is Polymaker, ABS, and ASA. Polymaker did provide all of this for no cost, so thank you, Polymaker, for supporting the work that we do here. It's always appreciated. Well, you know what? Let's just do the heat sets first. Needs to be on the bumps. Are the bumps... Oh, okay. All right. Yep. You need a heat sir on both of those and an M5 nut. Heat inserts are just so satisfying, okay? I want you guys to understand how satisfying this is. It's pretty damn satisfying. I'm just saying. This is really satisfying. All right, we got those in. We need some nuts, no surprise. We don't have nuts around here. We need some M5 nuts. M5 hex nuts. Wunderbar. Ooh, they're black. Fancy. So we were originally going to do a full stainless steel conversion on this, but I don't think we're going to be doing that. But if we do, that might be fun. But right now, we are not going to be doing that. Don't get the nut out yet. Oh. Okay. Justin says that I'm 3 years behind. So Chris explained it, but we are deliberately building the machine. Deliberately building the machine stock. Because we are going to be doing videos for upgrading. It's more content. But at the same time, a first-time builder is likely just going to build a stock machine. Right? They're not going to have the wherewithal to do all those upgrades that somebody who, you know, has done it once or twice or 3 times a lady, if you're Lionel Richie, would know. And since I'm not one of those people that have ever done it before, and I don't know what I should be doing, I'm going to start with a reasonably stock machine. We're going to go from there. I know that that might come as like a, why the hell would he do that? My goal is that this is a real world build for people. And that if you wanted to follow along at home, you could, minus getting bashed in the head. You know, otherwise you could reasonably follow along at home. And that's kind of what I'm going for, right? I want this to be very much a way that if you are a first-time builder, which I know a lot of you watching are not, that you could easily do it. So, yeah. The shims. I'm fairly certain that this kit uses precision spacers instead of shims. I'm fairly certain I saw that. But yeah, dude, also content, yo. The brass precision are used to the M5. Okay, I was right. The front idlers are a pain to assemble. Nero says that can reduces all the software can fix up. Is Nero like hanging out with you guys right now? No. No, he's not. All right. Okay, we need a M5 by 40 SHCS, socket head cap screw. So I'm hoping that anyone that is not familiar with that terminology will be able to listen to what I'm saying and get some information from it, because I would love to have that happen. We're gonna need a few of those, and we're gonna need some ball bearings. Where are the ball bearings? Where are the ball bearings? Do, 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 do. Actually, like, where are the ball bearings, though? These are 695, so they should actually be a pretty decent size bearing. Meter outer. Or not 16 millimeter. Crap, I always forget how bearings are done. Is there a motion box? There might be. I can certainly check. Yeah, let me check for motion. There's cable kit, belts, chains, and fans, electronics, motion. Aha! Okay, whoever mentioned that, A+. A+ for whoever thought of that. Thank you. All right, flange, 695. With some precision spacers. Ooh! Sexy. I like it. We're using M5 shims. Oh, I pulled out M3x40, not M5x40. What a ding-dong. Like, these bolts are too tiny for that. Yes, you ding-dong, because you have chosen something different. NSKs for the bearings. These M5x40s, they are. Wunderbar. Also, don't forget to like the stream if you're here hanging out. It'd be greatly appreciated. Helps the channel grow. It costs you nothing. So be a cool dude. Or dudette. Or nothing in between. You know, I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. We're all dudes, hey? And like the stream. And yes, when you are putting on these bearings, make sure that you have the flange set appropriately. Flanged bearings, put it up toward the top here, flange bearings have a flange on them. And what we're doing is we're going to put them small side to small side and basically create an idler for belts. It's a really easy way to do it. And I actually appreciate the way that a lot of this stuff is done, because that is quite lovely. We put the top cover on. We then... What the heck? Wait. Is this supposed to go over that? No. Oh, hold it carefully. Slide the screw out. Put this part on. Then slide the screw back in. That is effing fiddly. Yeah. That's the one that needs to be there. Ha! Got it on the first try. Let's go! Man, that is fiddly. All right, that's fair. And then this goes on here. Okay. Yeah, that is nutter butters fiddly, dude. All right, we got it. We're good. Okay. Should be like that. The idler should be on there. And the nut's on there. I got the nut on. Your boy knows how to do that. You feel me? Also, I think it might be better if I'm up a little bit further. I don't know. You guys have to tell me if this is a better view. We'll zoom in the small shot there. All right, so we got to repeat the whole process one more time. How's everybody's day going? Everybody's day is going well. Some days are bad days, some days are good days. But I hope that you are having a good day. And if you aren't having a good day, how do we make you have a good day? How do we fix that? What's going on that we might be able to fix? How can we as a group help each other out? Whoop. Ah, crap. How can we as a group help each other out? Because you know what? I'm kind of tired of... it all fell out. I'm kind of tired of all the negativity and just basic hate that we see in this industry. Oh, I'm team this. Oh, I'm team that. This isn't freaking the Twilight movie, okay? You can like all printers. Kit says a winning lotto ticket always helps. Kit, I 100% agree with you. I would love a winning lottery ticket. Is one idler upside down from the other one? I guess it might be. I don't really know. Ashley says 1 more hour of work, then they can go home. That's great. I'm excited. Belt is high on one side, low on the other. Okay, good to know. Wanted to make sure I wasn't just going to have my OCD drive me insane from my own stupid decisions. And instead it's going to drive me insane just because. Okay. Oh, now I need those M3x40s that I had earlier. And an M3 washer. Okay. Gonna need 2 of them, I'm assuming, because normally when you do one on one side, you gotta do it on the other. Yeah, pretty much I want to have people be less harmful to each other. I want to have companies not call out people for no reason. I want people to not send death threats to each other. That'd be nice. Where the hell is an M... Do I not have M3 washers? I might not have. Andrew Rodgers says, Happy New Year. You done yet? For 10 bucks. I'll heart the 10 bucks. But no, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Ooh, there they are. There are the M3 washers, right? M3 washers! I'm guessing these kits come with ample spare parts, and I'm guessing that is going to drive me insane. Because I'm absolutely going to forget about it. Soldering iron just clicked over to standby. That's awesome. I forgot that it had that feature. That is nice. LDO kit should come with a couple of spares. Yeah, it's going to drive me insane, though. I'm sure it does. It's going to drive me insane. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I like that the LDO kit also comes with comes with a 2mm drill bit in case your parts aren't dead nuts on. I think that's really, really nice. And he drops it. Down he goes. Okay, we got that. Just says, to really get the most out of a Voron experience, you really need to understand the fundamental tuning stuff. Otherwise, you can have a very expensive, mediocre printer. It doesn't hold your hand. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably going to learn a lot of that stuff the hard way. Like, to be straight honest, I don't have a great understanding of a lot of that tuning stuff. And if you do want to watch me ride the struggle bus, that is absolutely the $10 tier higher. Hey, I went past that already. Ha ha. Yeah, this is what's going to drive me insane. It's the same part, but one of them is high, the other one is low. That is frustrating, and screw you for doing that. All right, can do these pieces. M5 by 30, which means we can get rid of the M5 by 40s. We can move those out of the way. Move that stuff out of the way too. M5 by 30. Where arest thou? There we go. BHCS, button head cap screw. Button head cap screw, that's what we need. Okay, these are the pieces with the cutouts. Oh dear Lord, have mercy. Okay, we're gonna need those ball bearings again. Woo! All right, upside down assembly, and it's also reversed. So we'll do it like that. We're gonna need all 6 of these ball bearings for this process. I love flange bearings because they serve like very little purpose outside of this for 3D printers. We don't use them for other stuff. I wish we would. There is a tool that I need. Not yet. Okay. One of those. A bearing. A bearing. One spacer. 2 spacers. Bearing. Bearing. Spacer. Okay. And we got to be very careful because the M5 bolts are threaded directly into plastic. I'm sure nothing goes wrong there. I don't see how any of that can go wrong. Okay. There's a tool that I need? Oh, this. Oh, I need thread locker. I don't know where my thread locker is. I didn't realize that I was going to need... I literally asked... I said, check Discord. I literally asked in our Discord earlier if I was going to need tools. And I was told no. Wasn't going to need tools. I was asked to confirm that I have the spacers installed at the top and bottom of the bearing stack. I do, yes. Oh, wait. No, a spacer fell out. Crap. A spacer fell out. We gotta do that. We gotta fix that. We had a spacer fall out. How the hell did that happen? And it was not out of the difficult one. It was out of the thin one. You have forgot one spacer in the single stack of mirrors. God, you guys are good. I didn't even notice it. All right. Can we be Trick and get it in there without taking the whole damn thing apart? Andrew Rogers for the $2. By the way, you're going to need thread locker. Hey, thanks. You know what? If that's how we get money, if that's how people want to support the channel by being cheeky on live streams, you know what? I support it. Ha! Got it in. Let's go! I think you used it on the tripod last. Yeah, I think I know where it is. But I wasn't expecting it, so I don't have it. So I have to go back inside again. I know I have clear nail polish. I just don't know where it is. All right. Chris sent me a bunch of tools. I printed out my own tools, but Chris sent me some tools. So I'm going to go look for those. I'm going to go see if I can find my thread locker. Oh, maybe LDO pre-applied thread locker? No, did they? Would they? No. Holy crap, they do. Holy crap, they do. LDO for the win. Let's go. Hey, hey, look at that. We got it. All right. That just made my whole, my whole stream. I'm like, oh God, I gotta go search for something that I'm not 100% sure where it is. Ah! And I didn't need to. Heck yeah. Nice. Just give it an extra ugga. Well, see, the problem is if you give it too many Uggy Duggies, it goes from being tight to being loose. And that's bad. Sweet. We don't need thread lockers. There's your thread locker. I need motors. Let me make sure that I have the jigs. Yeah, I have a jig. Chris sent me a jig, but I know I printed that jig. That's a smart jig. All right, let me find the motors. Motor kit. We're looking for the A motor. I guess it could be either one of these. Ah! I'm guessing it could be either one of these. Yeah. Okay. I assume we're going to need to do the other ones, so I'll take them both out. All right. Just remember, cross-threading is free Loctite. That is from Zach Friedman's videos. And yes, it is true. Cross-threading is free Loctite. That is correct. Boy, those are tiny. That's what she said. Yeah. I know as soon as I'm done when I hop into the Discord for like 5 minutes before I get ready to go to dinner. They're just going to be making fun of me the whole damn time, too. That's okay. It is very much a give and take. Those are not the right size. Okay. Those are not the right size. All right. So we need different set screws. These are not the right set screws. These are M3 set screws. We need M4? M4 maybe. Cross-wiring also introduces breaking the weld on the nuts free. Not a good replacement. It's sarcasm. It's sarcasm, I promise. We're just being... Okay. That's a fancy little jig. Got to admit, that's a fancy AF jig. Do we have a flat? Give me a flat. And remember, kids, make sure that one of your set screws is on the flat, or you're gonna have a bad time. Ooh, that thread locker is... Hello? That thread locker is tight already, or am I cross-threading? No. I don't think I'm cross-threading. I think it's just the thread locker's tight. Yeah, thread locker's tight. Grant. Yes, is a super cool jig. And I guess this is Steve's jig. Good job, Steve. Because, yeah, this kind of thing can really throw you off when you're building. Like, what height does everything need to be at? Well, this helps. Are we tight yet? No, we're not. Jeez. Okay. LDO, you got some good thread locker on these bolts. They're quite tight. Is that what she said? All right. We're on there. We're on there. Now I just got to tighten it up. Daniel Deslandis for 20 Canadian dollary dues says, just seeing all the pieces you're going to have to put together, I have to contribute for the coffee/patience fund. I am not a coffee drinker, funny enough, but I do appreciate it. Most of my day is ran on hopes and dreams. And that's certainly how I get through some difficult days as a business owner, is the hopes and dreams. So, Justin says to get some good Allen keys. The worst part is I have a good set of Allen keys, and is this the right size? It's not. I just have to find them. Most of my problems are finding the crap that I own. Mike Grigsby says, stupid question, is there a Voron build or self-made build for resin printing? I don't know. That one I don't know. I don't know if I would I don't know if I would go that far for resin printing, dude. That seems like a lot of effort. Seems like a lot of effort. M3x30 socket head cap screws. Yep, M3 by 30. Those are by 40. There's 30. Only 3. Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's see. I mean, I've also got I've got this nut driver here. I can just do that. I used to, and it might still be out here. I used to have out here an electric screwdriver. That is not the right size. So I can just use these instead. I used to have a little electric screwdriver. I must have brought it back inside. Oh, it's so good. Yep, my motor is correctly aligned. That is so cool. Nice work, Steve. The smallest functioning 3D printer in the world is a DIY-built resin printer using off-the-shelf parts. I don't think you mean like the thing that can print the smallest, because I know that's not true. But if it's physically the smallest, maybe. Jeez. Okay. Top piece. M5 by 30. Gotta do the same thing over here. We're gonna need some ball bearings. And some of the fancy spacers. I really like these fancy spacers. The Canuck creator is here saying, haha, you said ball. Yeah. What's up, Taylor? Or should we be, I don't know if I'm supposed to call you Nero when I, say hey. Because calling you the Canuck creator, like as a, hey, how you doing, is just weird to me. So I don't know. Am I just supposed to use your name now? I don't actually know how to address you anymore. Because like Uncle Jesse, you can use Uncle Jesse or you can use Clayton. I don't think he cares. But yeah, I don't actually know. My name is Taylor. Nero 3D is my online name. Canuck Creator is the channel name. All right. Good enough. Good enough for me. I only got hit in the head once so far. So that's cool. I had an extrusion fall over and whack me in the head. It was funny. I don't know if you saw it. I'm not bleeding though, so I will take overall what has occurred as a win, because normally I'd be bleeding. All right, this one's upside down. I'm kind of excited for this. Like, I'm nervous, right? I'm really nervous. So Neera's asking if I'm doing it fully stock or if I have any additions. Right now, we're going to be doing it pretty stock. I think The only additions, I think we're going to do the inverted electronics, because I feel like that is the one that like a lot of people recommend. But otherwise, we're doing a pretty stock build because, sir, as you're well aware, you get a lot more bang for the buck as far as the content goes when you do upgrade streams too. Sorry, chat. It's life, and those of us that are attempting to be full-time creators, we have to look at what is also best for our businesses. Don't forget to do the obvious things wrong, misspell things, and drop. Don't worry, I already got the nut bars wrong and had to take some rails off. Even Steve was like, nut bars! I'm like, I don't know what the nut bars are! Because I apparently did not find the right LDO addendum. And I was looking at the wrong thing. Rex says I'm growing my hair faster than a chia pet. I mean, it's just pretty normal rate for me. No, I'm sorry. Uncle Jesse breaking the door on a live stream will still be probably one of the best pieces of content. Also, because he didn't curse. When the door hit my head, I cursed. And I'm trying to do better of not cursing in streams because I want the streams to be more kind of family friendly. So yeah, I have to get some. I apparently have to prove myself to the internet fanboys before I can apparently, you know, not deal with that BS anymore. But that's fine. Soon TM. But, yeah, smacked my head hard, but I cursed, and I think that kind of negates the funniness of it. And the Ellis Print Tuning Guide is the Bible for tuning, as far as pretty much we all are concerned. I try not to curse during streams. I have to deal with the potty mouth. Mainly because I want to be family friendly. Yeah, Nero says I try not to, but it happens. I get that. Andrew Ryder says no swearing, hashtag unsub. Hey, if you want swearing, come to the Discord. Nero says 15 years of army, then tool shop working. My language is colorful. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. All right. That completes it. That completes the pieces. What time is it? Yeah. Will the next step take less than a half hour? Let's find out. Let's look at it. I don't think so. Because I have to be done streaming around like 6:15. Yeah. Nah, dude, so far it's actually been reasonably well. Other than getting, like, my head hurts. I'm surprised I didn't start bleeding. That would have sucked. Imagine getting a head wound on a stream. Man, all the Bamboo fanboys would have been rejoicing. I just want to see it. Okay. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Dude, I'm so excited for this ridiculous color scheme. I'm so excited for this color scheme. Chris, what do you think? You think we can do the rest in about half hour 45? Can we get through this next chapter? I think it was page 48 was the next thing that I had to look out for. Yeah, skip. The kit does not use Hall effect sensors. Yeah, we skipped that. You should be able to get through this section. Okay. Imagine doing it on a stream, needing stitches, and the doc has a clip of the video. Oh, you know I would be doing that. If I have to go to urgent care to get stitches, I'm probably trying to find a way that I can push the stream over to my phone and be able to stream going to the doctor. We are going to be doing some really interesting streaming stuff. Hopefully. I bought a 360 camera. I bought a used Insta360 X2. And my hope is not only that we can do more immersive content at shows to do like 360 video and like mount a camera on top of our A camera. So like if somebody bumps into Amber for whatever reason, because people often do because they don't see her, we can cut to them bumping into Amber and just track them as they walk across. But at the same time, we want to create more involved content where you guys get to, you know, as much as possible, come along with us. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm hoping that we can do in the new year. But I got a good deal on the X2, so we gonna try it. We gonna try it. All right, so a bunch of these T-nuts that we need to put in there, so might as well start that process. Are there different styles of T-nuts? A little bit. I don't know if that matters, though. Oh, whatever. I'm going to assume it doesn't. The little bit of spring is nice in these. I will say, a little bit of spring in these T-nuts is nice. Wrong way. Let's zoom out. Maybe you guys can get the fringe ends of it. I do really like those. Those are quite lovely. Yeah, the T-nut orientation is the same for both, so we're gonna go ahead and do already. Or do I not need to do this? Oh, I might be using the wrong nuts. Shit, I'm using the wrong ones. Dang it! Son of a diddly. All right, let me get them out. I didn't think that there were two types. Oh well, Rollins are really easy to get out. There goes the swear jar. Hey, look, all right. If you can say it on television, I guess I'm okay. We ain't dropping F-bombs on the stream or nothing. Not like what we used to. Okay, so these are M3 T-nuts, so Grant didn't read, which So typical. Oh, some of them need... Okay, so there are some M3s that are needed. So it's this side. Needs... Oh, it needs an M3, then it needs an M5. All right, so let's do that now. That's a weird one. So that needs an M3. Oh, nope, it goes on this side. Needs an M3. And then it needs an M5. All right, all the other ones are M5s. Okay. This ends $5 to swear jar fund. Wait. Does that mean we get money every time I curse? Cause cracks knuckles, you ain't seen nothing yet. No, but thank you, the Zinza. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for your generous donation. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys do want to support the channel, feel free to do so. We have links below for Patreon, PayPal, YouTube channel members, if that's your kind of thing. If you'd rather do one-time donations, that's also acceptable. Sincerely appreciate your all's support in the content that we do, no matter what the internet may say about me. It's surprising me that these are still needed, even if we have the nut bars. But you know, whatever. I'm here for it. Oop. Oh, these are for the idler mounts. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. And these are all M5s, right? Yeah, it's all M5s. That one's already done. I guess this makes sense. These are much nicer than the T-nuts that I've used in previous builds. I would love to use these. These must be very, very expensive. So like from a manufacturing standpoint, sorry. Back just spasmed. Oh. Okay, that, oh, geez. That angle doesn't work. That angle doesn't, oh, God. All right. I was trying to be nice and not have to move the table too much, but I gotta move the table. Oh, God bless, that hurts. Oh, God. Don't hurt your backs, kids. Just don't do it. Oh, the ball just flew out of that. Is there a spring in with the ball too, or is it just only a spring that's gone? All right, that one's garbage. Oh, crap. That hurts. All right. Mark Bass says, call it quits and rest your back. We are not stopping in the middle of this. I will not remember where I was. You guys have to remember that this has been my life for the past 3 years. Like, I know this is new for a lot of you, but it's not new for me, unfortunately. This is, you know, back spasms and back pain and all that. It's been my life for a while, so I don't wish this pain upon my worst enemies. Nor do I don't even wish it against rude people on Reddit. Button heads. Heck, I don't even wish it upon the people that have been yelling at me on Twitter. I just block them, it's easy. Okay, let's see if we can get through this. Are we supposed to, like, flex this and get it on? Slightly loosen. Ah. Read the dang instructions, dang it. All right, now we're using these button heads. M5x10 BHCS button head cap screw. So according to YouTube, a lot of you like rock music. YouTube just opened up some extra analytics for us that show us like certain trends and stuff that are being searched by our viewers. I thought that was an interesting one. Is it true? I have no clue, but I thought it was cool. In fact, those metrics have helped us shape some of the content that's coming up. That is as high as the table goes. Since it says bit of rock, bit of EDM, all right. Well, I don't know if you guys will enjoy it or not, but we are going to be doing an entire series on audio coming up. I don't know exactly when it's going to start, so we have a bunch of content that needs to come out first. I mean, there's a Smurf video next week. There's the community firmware video after that. Then there's another video. And then maybe at that point we'll start doing audio stuff. I honestly don't know exactly what the overall plan there would be. But yeah, if it's something you guys think would be cool, let me know. SnamL Game says that is a cool table. This table was sponsored by FlexiSpot. They actually sent over the table. We did a whole stream about it. They reached out to us because they saw our streams. And I don't know if it was just like the story they gave me seemed compelling enough, like that they actually paid attention to the videos. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true, or you know, maybe they had some AI analyze it or some crap. But they're like, yeah, we noticed that, you know, you suffer from back pain and that you have a YouTube channel that, you know, gets some decent views. We'd like to be able to, you know, kit you out with a new table. And I'm like, whoa, all right, yeah, that sounds awesome. And then it took me way too long to do the videos. They were pretty upset with me about that. But it's like they were upset with me because my back pain kept me from making the videos. But like, you know, table seems decent quality. Uh-oh, that's not good. And yes, at the end of that video, I did ride the table, which is it's like it's a requirement that you have to do when you build a sit-stand desk. The Zinza says FlexiSpot is nice, but you just can't justify to replace the custom. And I get that. My brother has a custom L desk that he built many years ago. So like, you know, I'm sure he would agree. L desks unite and all that. I would say if you're gonna do something like that, that might be a move where you get like 2 of the cheaper desks, like the cheaper ones that often go on sale on Amazon for pennies on the dollar, and you use 2 desks. Like, I see decent size sit-stand desks that are like $80 on Amazon. I'm like, that's not bad. But see, the trick is you don't use their tabletop. You literally just buy it for the motors. And I think at that point, if you buy it for the motors, it probably becomes a pretty decent deal. And so you get a 2-piece thing. You find a way to wire the legs together, and that's how you do it. At least that's like in my head how I would do it. I don't know if that's how you're gonna do it, but yeah. The big deal, like you said, is you sit in a corner, so they have to move in unison. I don't think that'd be too much of an issue. I mean, this is a dual motor desk, and the motors move in unison. So I feel like all you really have to do is just split the controller, signal wires to go to both motors. I'm not saying that would work perfectly. It just, like, in my head, in theory, it sounds like it might. So, you know. I am digging this color scheme so much. I am really digging this color scheme. I'm hoping that most people look at this and are like, oh my God, that looks terrible. Because that is absolutely what this was designed for. It was designed to make you wonder why I did it. Nope, that's not it. I really like these style of T-nuts. They're a pain in the butt to work with, but I do quite like them. New Model Workshop asked if that's a custom blue. It is not. This is Galaxy Dark Blue from Polymaker. And Galaxy Gray on the bottom. Some of them are only available in ABS, some of them are only available in ASA. As far as these machines are concerned, it's effectively the same thing. So I've never bothered. Oh, it's gonna look so dope. I am super excited. Like, super excited. I did this build simply because I wanted it to look different. I wanted to do a blue frame, but I was afraid that so many other creators have done blue frames. And even though it fits my brand perfectly to have a blue frame, we opted not to do it. I didn't want people to think I was like copying Joel. I said, I'm gonna make a lot of my accents blue. But one of my we have red as a tertiary color. This is not the right piece to go here. At least, I don't think it is. Maybe it is, and I'm just... Oh, whatever. Oh, whoops. "18 minutes till freedom of work and counting." Thomas says put Clipper on it. Yeah, I'm just going to throw Clipper at it. Part of me really wants to try Marlin and see how Marlin goes. Okay, so we can skip that part since we're not doing... But if we're skipping page 48, what screws do I put there instead? Skip. But what screws do we put there? I have no clue what screws I'm supposed to put there. I don't put screws. You leave them empty. Well, that's stupid. Unless I'm adding the screws later on. Why would I do that? Whatever, dude. We got a derail for, you know, Delta. Yeah. They're all M5s. M5s it is. Zinza says, give me a ramps board. I have a ramps board. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so right now I am putting in T-nuts into the frame. I need to get better about talking when I'm working. You'll notice I'm very quiet when I work. People are like, then you should work more often. I do work a lot. I was up until almost 5 a.m. I got out of bed around 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's a rough day, but that's okay. I do what I love, man. I absolutely love this. Okay. You're literally just sliding the railing. Okay. It's the only time you're quiet. Yeah. Zinda says it's not a heck of a lot of sleep. You're right. Hey. That. But it is my life at this point, so. It sucks. This part sucks. Gotta loosen that screw and this screw. I really cinched these down, thinking they weren't gonna have to come out again. There we go. Much better. Huh. That doesn't touch. Is it not? It's not supposed to touch. Okay, that's weird. Before you ask, yes, that rail is offset from the back. Oh, I have no clue what you're asking. This rail just seems short. Like, is that wrong of me to assume this rail is short? Because it looks short. I don't know. It looks and feels short. Okay. That's centered. And remember, if it feels like you're cross-threading, back out the screw. Wow, all the bottom ones were perfectly placed. Back out the screw till you feel it click. When you feel it click, then it's realigned and you can retighten it. That feels like a real weak point in the frame right there. I don't know. Could be wrong, but it feels like a weak point to me. But all right, yeah. You know, I'll trust the engineers that designed this, and that if there have been thousands of these printers built, and clearly I'm not an expert. So, you know, that's what we're gonna, oh God, that's what we're gonna go with. Let me see. Warning, bitrate is low. No, bitrate's fine. 72 likes, 88 viewers. Hey, thanks all for coming out. If you are new, like, subscribe, all that. And if you're not new, howdy. I'm telling Steve you doubt his design. It just seems really weird. Like, I guess when you have this T-bar here, that it's not that big of a deal, but yeah. Just seems odd. All right, offset extrusion. The extrusion, oh, it is offset. Okay, that's so weird. All right, are there printed parts for this? Those have to be printed, right? Those have to be. There's no way those are not printed. That seems like way too custom of a part to not be printed. Oh God. Here's my big entry. They're printed. Well, I can tell you, we did not classify them correctly. Maybe. Yep, they were pushed into the Z-axis. Okay. Pop blue. Ooh, like. But there's nothing in these for it to screw in, which means I probably missed. Oh, nope. Nope, that happens now. M5, M5. Gonna start these really low, and we'll pop them in. Okay, it's gonna go like that. Then we use M5 by 10. All right, so I also have to make sure this is centered. So I'm seeing that I need to make sure that it's centered. Honestly, I assume it's going to be close enough, but we can really check it if we need to. Is it that big of a deal that it's like dead nuts in the center? I have a tape measure. What do I have to do this with? Is that more than 150 millimeters? I don't think that's, it might, if it goes down to 30 seconds, maybe, but that's only going to give me like millimeter accuracy. We'll burn an inch. Okay. It's only by 1/8, 16ths. So that's 8 3/4. I always burn an inch. I don't know if that's what you guys do too. Oh! Oh, we're there, baby! That's pretty good. I'll take it. Dude, it was right there. So I'm here for it. Who's got money on if I hit my head when I pop back up? Why am I doing this? I have a standing table. Use the table, Luke. It looked good to me. So I'm here for it. Extra points if you had a Lazy Susan under the frame. Yeah. I'm realizing that I should just keep a Lazy Susan out here. But the Lazy Susan that I have is designed for people. But I guess at this point, I don't need the granite anymore, do I? Because if I don't need the granite anymore... And if you guys are wondering what the heck I'm doing, I am getting the T-nut in place. It's just a little bit off. I'm getting that T-nut in place so that I can screw everything together. Okay. I did that. Oh. Okay, now we're doing rails. So now I got to flip the machine upside down. All right. Hey, a bunch of screws didn't fall out, so I guess that's good. Ah, and this is where the nut the nut bars are useful. Okay. All right. All right. That's Orca Slicer. I need OBS open. Yeah, so now we're doing the nut bars, which means I need the extrusions. Ow. All right, MGN9 rails. So let's get those out. Is that a 9? That's a 9. I'm assuming they're all the same length. It might not be, but they might be. Who knows? Okay. God, this knife is dull. It's the most dangerous knife. Kids, never mess with a dull knife. I would much rather get cut by a nice, sharp blade than I would a dull blade. We're using M3x8 socket head cap screws. SHCS. Socket head cap screws. M3x8 socket head caps. 205? Holy crap, there's a lot of screws in here. Jeez. All right, this is where having an electric screwdriver might be good. One thing that I'm worried about is that the frame... Let me see if I can find my electric screwdriver. If it's inside, I know where it is. If it's not inside, then I don't know where it is. Let me see if I can find it. Because I'm looking at that saying, no, I want power tools for this. Got it. Nice. Okay. Got it. It was cheap. That's fine. Don't use an electric screwdriver. It's a little tiny... It's one of these. Fine. I can go get like an actual power drill with a chuck on it if you really want. I'm just trying not to have to do this all the time. It's a lot of damn screws. Zombie says it's fine. You will be disowned. Torque it to 3/4 UGA. All right. I want to see what it feels like, and if I don't like it, we'll do something else. Zombie just wants to see the world burn. Let me just see how it gets on when it's in. I'm telling you that it's got less torque than I have in my hand. So that's something. Yeah, this thing has no torque. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Did you level your bed? Not yet. I think that comes later. Is it? Oh, no, it's not every screw hole. It's every other screw hole. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go back with a regular screw gun, or like a regular screwdriver, and just tighten everything down. I'm just trying not to destroy my my wrist at this point. Well, I got my count wrong somehow. What the heck? There's a gap of 2. No! No, we can't have that! No, 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 no. We can't have that. We can't have a gap of 2. That's gonna drive me insane. We can't have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2. There's just 2. Oh my god. I have to. Everyone is saying stop because I have to. What? It didn't say anything about it. Yes, we oil them when they're done. I lube them when they're done. Alright, then we're calling stream here then. Because I got to get a can of gas. That's the only way I clean bearings is in gasoline. No. Steve Bill says Homer backing into the bushes. .gif. It will be fine, but everyone's yelling at me, so I'm gonna stop doing it. Been running sewing machine oil on linear rails for over a decade, and they don't give a damn. Everyone can yell at me, stop skipping stuff. Enjoy. All right. Well, are we going to clean the rails on stream or off stream? What's the plan? So I can tell you cleaning them on stream is going to suck. I mean, I'll do it if that's what everybody wants, but it's not fun. It's kind of dirty. I've always used gasoline. I don't know what everybody else's preference on all this stuff is, but I've always used gasoline. Just do it off stream. Soaking then drying. It would have been fine. It would have been fine. Well, I don't have the right grease either, so. These are pretty smooth. One says IPA. I'm thinking we use gas. Gas has always been my go-to for this. What's the right lube? Super lube? Can I use the same stuff that comes with a Prusa? Because I don't have... I mean, I've got, like, high-temp bearing grease, but I don't have anything made for this. What about the alcohol I used for resin prints? Oh my god, that's disgusting. We're not going to do that. EP2? What the hell's EP2? Thick grease? I got freaking high temp, like, wheel bearing grease. Your commute only looks to be 35 minutes, just a friendly update. Yeah, but I have stuff to do before we call it. Mobilux EP2. I'm gonna pick mine up from like AutoZone or something tonight. All right. This is a good place to call it. Yes, very clearly, because I am literally missing the tools that I need to continue. So, since Steve is here, I can ask him, do you do your degreasing with the carriages off, or do you leave your carriages on for the degreasing? Don't ask what mine is. Oh god, Amber, how bad? Leave them on. I don't think I have anything that is this size that I can soak in. But I will try. I can tell there's a little bit of, like, shipping grease or whatever on here. It would have been fun. It would have been fine. It would not have been. It would have been fine. For fresh rails, I don't bother degreasing if they are smooth. I take care to just often pack a small amount of new grease in. Okay, well that is pretty much what I have here. So I'm just gonna put this on so the rail doesn't fall off. Okay. You generally don't need to soak LDO rails. I'm not gonna have Fabrico overnight me a tube. I can just go buy it from the auto parts store. Are these cool enough that they have the Zerk fittings? Or not Zerk fittings, the grease nipples? No, damn. So on the linear rails that I have on my D-Bot that we built, those have grease ports, and I can just pump in grease. Does the 12 have it? The 12 has a port, but I don't know if it's designed for that. No, I know how to do it. So this is what I normally do. I normally don't clean and re-lubricate the rails. What I end up doing is when they start to, I oil them. I don't grease them, which I know is weird. Yeah, you squeeze lube through the back of the screw stand. How big are your thumbs? I don't know. Normal size? Oh, what, to pack the grease into the bearings? It does not look like Advance carries it. Dang it. All right, let me see if I can get it on Amazon. I'm not gonna have Hector overnight me something. That's ridiculous. So I'm not gonna bother. So it's EP2, right? EP2. Let's see. Is it in a tube? Oh, that's expensive. Jeez. 12 bucks? I got high temp brake grease. How much is it on Fabrico? It's $9 and it's out of stock, so. Oh, and that's just a little tube. I do actually have needles and syringes if we wanted to do it that way. Which is fine. I've got 3cc syringes and blunt tip needles. I have tons of them. Because, fun fact, in the full color 3D printing industry, we use a lot of super glue. And we would use the blunt tip needles, which are lure locks, on the custom bottles that we had made to dispense the super glue. It allowed us to get the super glue exactly where we needed and where we didn't need it. So, yeah, I'll order a full one. Should I repack my? I mean, looking for a penny in for a pound. Should I repack my my wheel bearings on my car with this stuff while I'm at it? But I got some of the pink, the red and tacky. I can see it. It's sitting on my shelf. Some of the red and tacky high temp bearing grease. But yeah, I can do that. If you have a big tube of it, you'll never run out. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, cool. Well, that puts me at the 6:15 mark, which is where I wanted to be anyway. So that works out great. We have an upside down Voron. It's not printing, as a lot of you have probably ascertained, but we got all the way to page 56. Ooh. Yeah, Rural King might have it, but that's not close. Rural King is in the other direction. So, all right, kids, enjoy. I will see you all later, and stay tuned because I think 2 weeks will be the next build on this. I might have to move the machine out of the way because I think I have some other filming we have to do out here, but we have a frame. Like, this looks like a legit printer, and that says a lot. So, and no, I am not going to be printing benchies. Someone said it's print a boat next time. We are not going to be doing benchies anymore. That's going to be part of the thing that we're doing here. We're not doing benchies anymore. We are doing the Zoomy, which I have not yet released, but that'll be fun. Anyways, guys, that is it for today. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, keep making awesome. Wish Amber a happy birthday. It's her birthday today. See ya. Oh, who am I kidding? Don't forget to leave a like.